When you walk into an unfamiliar room and it's pitch black, and you spend however long it takes padding around to find the light source, after finding the light source and turning the light on, do you stay padding the walls looking for the light source? No. You get on with whatever the hell you were going to do in that room to begin with. The exact same thing applies with spirituality. There are teachers that will tell you that enlightenment, self-realization, that the path never ends, that the journey back to the self takes a lifetime. It's only as long as it takes for you to find the light source. Once you see clearly the nature of reality, you don't keep looking for it. Once you see that the light of awareness, when refracted through a mind, becomes a holographic projection in front of that awareness, and you realize that anything in front of that awareness is part of the hologram, you're out of it. You're not this. This isn't you. This is part of the face of you. The luminous emptiness of consciousness becomes fractalized into the all. The nothing becomes the all, and you're looking at it. But it's a reflection of what's looking. The refraction of consciousness through a mind that appears as the holographic reality is the reflection of that consciousness. Pixelated, refracted into the infinite materiality of the infinite universe, but it's the consciousness behind it that's infinite. This is the mirror. And within that holographic reality is the idea of a person that takes a journey, the hero's journey, a la Joseph Campbell, or the fool's journey, a la Kabbalah and the Tarot. Every story tells the same story. Every movie, every song, every book, every single tale that we have to tell about the human experience, it all tells the exact same story. It just depends on where you're dropped into that story. It's like taking the long scenic way home or teleporting there. You can't not get home because you never left home. That's the irony of it. It's literally the Wizard of Oz. You had the shoes the whole damn time. You never left Kansas. You were dreaming. But the journey back to the self can either be a lifetime processional, or it can happen in an instant when you see that you're not the character in the hologram. Because the hologram isn't the source. If it's perceivable or conceivable, you can't be that, so discard it. The hologram isn't the real. It's the upside down. You know how in the tarot the devil card really represents? It's symbolized by the upside down pentagram. This is what it represents. The reflection of the real that is mistaken for the real. If you want to understand the devil as an archetype, you have to explore the primal mistake, the original misapprehension, the original sin, which is mistaking thinking for being. We've always been the supreme, and we've mistaken ourselves to be the holographic caricature in a realm of thinking. We're in the realm of being, and we never left there. The garden is always there, waiting and available for you. But you have to reconcile that original sin, which is mistaking thinking for being. And the way you walk yourself home is through the narrow gate of awareness. You have to lose mentality. You have to lose the intellectual mind of the intellectual ape and go back to the realm of beingness. No truer words were ever spoken on the spiritual path than these. Enter through the narrow gate, For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow is the way that leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. You have to lose who you think you are to return to who you really are. Salvation is recognizing this and walking yourself home. Walking yourself home. You've had the shoes the whole time, Dorothy. You never left Kansas. This is a dream. Once you see that, seeking is over. And then you can get on with just enjoying the experience. Enjoying knowing infinity through the relativity of one fractal. The beautiful thing about the spiritual path is that it's full circle. It takes you full circle. When you believe that you are this character in a world, you're completely enthralled in the senses, enthralled in materiality. And it can be a prison because you don't know the truth about what's going on there. And then spirituality, it plucks you farther and farther back, a farther perspective, a farther perspective, a farther perspective. Oh, I'm not in this. Then, once you've gone all the way out of it, and you know who you are, then you're free. That's what liberation is. Then you get to live as the truth, as the liberation through whatever experience presents itself. Then it's not being ensnared by the senses, it's enjoying the moment that you have with those senses. You know, there are a lot of teachers that for whom it's always something. But there's always something so long as you're a someone. Truly. And there's no judgment here. If it takes a lifetime to peel back those layers, and the layers, they get more and more subtle as you go on. Layers of attachment to personhood, to a way of seeing things. It can take a lifetime or it can happen in a moment, and you're out of it. There's no judgment either way, but your path is not to be determined by the judgments, observations, and aspersions cast by someone else. It can't be. It's not for them. It's for you. It's all for you and a reflection of you.